Hello and welcome or welcome back. Today we're just going to be doing a long, hard one on, a familiar place. So, yeah, probably do that and try our luck with sharpshooter, see how that works, see how that goes, and probably talk gaming stuff. Just kind of a normal video. But if any of that sounds interesting to you, I don't know, call your local hospital. But before you do that, consider doing the things that YouTube likes and that I appreciate very much, and we'll get right into it. Thanks for hanging out, by the way. Yeah.
Eyes open.
Wow. Okay, yeah. It's been like a week since I played this. Normally I'll play it a couple times a week. Oh, wow. Ah, that was a good... Yeah, I haven't played sharpshooter in a long time.
Sustenance. Chilled and still. These times are bathed in blood.
Oh, great.
I drink death.
Yeah, it's been a while since I played this perk, that's for sure. It's been a while since I played this game. Feels like forever since I played this game. This is the game I play usually the most. And I'm still terrible at it.
Yes.
Man, I used to be decent with this perk. I do have all my perks prestige, so
Foul creature.
I am bad, but I don't think I'm the worst. I'm at least familiar with the game. What's that smell? Is that what he said? What is that smell? Oh, wow. Wow. Alright. See, have you guys figured out where we are yet? I'll give you a minute. Before I ruin it completely.
Pod.
Yay! Center fire.
One piece at a time.
Haha. No warm-ups for this guy. As I whiff the shots. I know I could have probably not extended it, but kept going, but whatever.
You feel us now.
Wow, that's a one shot.
Our enemies fall.
Oh, did you guys
My
see?
aim is true.
Oh. Did you guys see how
Bullseye.
Sweet Baby Inc. is pretty much getting too much of a lead.
I am become death.
I am become.
Glad to see you made it through.
Yo.
Make for the pod and gear up.
Yeah, did you guys see how fucking Sweet Baby Inc. is pretty much getting blacklisted from everywhere? I mean, deservedly so, right? One of the most, probably the most divisive,
My arrows depleted.
what you call it, consulting firm. They're like the most, they're they're the most toxic, divisive. Just, I don't know, man. They're the worst consulting firm for a company that you could probably ever get. Just like, I'm not even talking about just in gaming. Anywhere. Any fucking where.
Break time's over.
But they're finally getting blacklisted because people are realizing that they're nothing but just a drain on everything. Goodwill, money, everything.
Yes.
And there's lots of people out there that like want to try and say that
Dog's breath. How?
it's really not much money and yada 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 in the big picture with some of this stuff.
Never return.
Well, I mean, God of War Ragnarok was a Sweet Baby project. Yes, it sold well on Sony. The numbers are half of what the first one was on Steam. And that's a big deal. People are just like, oh, so what? It's still fucking X amount of, what was it? It's like, I remember seeing the numbers. I'm pretty sure it was something like 140 or 150,000 or something like that for the max, I want to say. Or no, maybe not even that much. No, I think I'm doubling the the wrong number. I'm pretty sure that like the new one has like 30 something K at its peak, which, you know, I mean, come on, it is still a decent amount of people playing a game, but this is God of War, right? You want like into the six figures, like, at least that's the way I see that. That's the way I'd want it. That's the way I'd want it, man. It's fucking God of War. Why am I... There we go.
Magic. It's vanished.
Like, it's God of War, man. It's Sony. Especially Sony, man. You want to... like, if you're working for Sony, if you are Sony... I got so complacent right there. If you are Sony... It doesn't matter what IP you're doing. It doesn't matter what game. You want to make the most amount of money possible. Well, they kind of shit the bed with Concord because nobody on that team... Nobody on that team can hear the word no. They're all a bunch of children.
That was the last one. Get to the indicated pod for resupply.
Yeah, I mean, over at the Concord team, like, apparently it was all just toxic positivity. Nobody can hear the word no. That's all. That's what I hear when I hear toxic positivity. Because nobody can have any sort of discourse. There can't be anything. It has to be, we agree 145 fucking million %. You know what I mean?
I go from strength to strength.
And that is just not like how you breed success.
Thou art crossbowed, knave.
Ah, I'm off by a hair.
Begins.
Like, sorry to say, like, you don't want. I said it before. You don't. Obviously, it can't be. Obviously, it can't be 100% negative. Of course not. Why? You're not going to work anywhere and be able to thrive in an environment that's completely negative. But you can't 100% be positive. I get wanting everything to be fucking rainbows and sunshine, right? But that's just not the way of the fucking world. That's not how you succeed
Up. When you're done, I can
when you're like a fucking multi-billion-dollar company that's known for doing one thing and then doing another.
Not see her.
You get it? Like, these so many of these companies and a lot of these, oh, man, they build up a core fan base only to alienate them. They say, we never wanted to cultivate this fandom. It's like, what, the fandom that supports you? The fandom that pays for your stuff, right? Because last time I checked, this modern audience doesn't have any money. Because all of these modern games made for modern audiences have been losing money hand over fist. It's actually quite a sight to see. I never thought that I would, in my lifetime, see just all these companies self-immolate. You know what I mean? Like, they're all Minecrafting themselves in real time. It's crazy.
They... Dog's breath. Thou art crossbowed, knave.
I don't know. Obviously, these companies can fucking do what they want to do. But we as consumers,
Let's call that your warm-up.
why did I shoot him in the gut? Have the right not to buy your shit. So don't bitch when we don't. Oops.
I can't see her yet.
Ah,
Cross
nice.
my sights, and I boot out your lights. Ha-ha! I go from strength to strength.
Yeah.
Now art crossbowed, knave. She's cloaked. Ah!
I know. Nice.
Harry not
I mean, I haven't heard anything on Outlaws in a while. I don't know if they ever fixed that game or if they're going to fix that game.
Feel us now.
But if I were Ubisoft with that one, oh my god. Oh my god. I'm just like I'm just piercing his ear the entire time, just grazing his shit.
Crossbowed, knave.
I was gonna say, I know there was a Scrake. Oh, right above her head.
Siren, you know what to do. A strike.
Glad to see
Yep.
you made it through. Make for the pod and gear up.
Yeah, I don't know if they ever fixed that, but I know that they just keep fucking up with the new Assassin's Creed.
Pod's closed. Go make a difference.
Now they have, what are they called? I don't want to act like always. I'm not an expert on any of this shit. I'm just gonna read. I'm just gonna regurgitate what I heard, what I read, at least to the best of my memory. But apparently they have a little Funko Pop coming out for their Yasuke character.
I go from
I really don't have much of a problem. Like, if it's all supposed to be fantasy and all this shit, right? It's just I don't know. It's not it's just kind of not fair to have all of the other Assassin's Creed games in every other country have their own kind of, like, you know, it's their people representing them. There's a little bit of pride in that, you know? And now for the Japanese one, they kind of just go back on it. But anyway, that's not really what I'm getting at. They came out with a little Funko Pop. I think it's a Funko, because, you know, why not? The failing companies got to work together, right? Ooh.
let that foul pound close on you. Ha!
Failing companies got to stick together, I suppose, right? So, but
I can't
they
see
decided
her
to put a lame. They decided to put oh man, it's something that means a lot to the Japanese people.
yet. The onslaught begins.
There's the Torii Gate. You'd know exactly what it is if you saw it. It's the Japanese architectural gate that you'll see. It's like a freestanding gate. I believe it's always like that, like freestanding. I'm not too sure, but every time I've seen it, it's that's the way it's been. If I remember right, I always run out of fucking ammo when it's a Scrake. All right, I'm gonna go and look for ammo box real fast, because taking a Scrake out with a pistol is a bit of a pain in the ass. And if I can, there we go. Well, what they did.
Strike means to fell us all.
Oh,
Perfect. Pod is open again.
my aim
Let's get you reset.
frustrates me sometimes, so I'm sorry
That
if
flesh
it
pound
gets to
didn't know
you.
what hit it just now.
Anyway, what they decided to do is put a broken one in their like little. I don't know if it's a Funko. It just fucking looks like one. So yeah, they put that in their for their toy.
My aim is true.
They put a broken one like next to or behind him, and I guess that's a big no-no. Yeah. Well, there was a Torii Gate that was damaged during the
Must reload.
World War II bombings. You know what I mean? During the two bombs that ended the war, or at least the war with Japan, right? A Torii Gate was destroyed, but only half of it was destroyed. Fuck, I thought I was stepping. And I'm paying attention to everything else. Okay, well, I forgot I had this. And I hear...
Strike again! Zounds! That flesh hound is quite heinous!
Okay.
Cross my sight! Ugh.
And I'm not trying to sit here and be outraged on behalf of anybody, right? I just find it a little ridiculous. I find it honestly just very inconsistent. Just with all of this, I don't know, man. It's the same people
Bound us to dirt!
that put all of that crap in their bios on Twitter. You know what I mean? They have all those flags, all those whatevers in their bio, and then they do this shit. It's like, you are nothing but a virtue signaling fake fucking moron. And I'm like, I'm not even sorry to say people are fucking seeing through it and people are fucking sick of it.
Think fighter stance!
Really.
Go. Come see me. The pod's safely open.
See her yet! You feel us now! Don't let her scream! Ow!
Oh, damn. Kind of got a little distracted by something
A solid start, but
outside of this. So, kind of forgot what I was talking about. I know I was ranting on about Ubisoft and their fucking mistakes. And how DEI is just simply dying. DEI does not, like, equate to sales at all. I know that's kind of what I was getting to. There's a way of having diversity and kind of having it done, quote, properly or right. You know what I mean? Kind of, I don't know, man.
I am revived.
If you grew up... Ooh.
I can hear her. but
In
not
the,
see-
you know, in the long, long ago, right? We were fucking accepting of each other. And when someone was writing something or creating something, there was always some sort of natural diversity to it. And if there wasn't, then that was just the fucking writer telling a story. Who cares?
Harry not once in my sight.
It's like, oh, this story has no this type of person, has no that type of person. Well, so it's like playing The Witcher and saying that there's not enough diversity because it's taking place
Cross my sights, and I boot out your
in like an
lights.
all-white area of Europe, historically at the time.
Careful of that chainsaw.
Nice. Oh, I thought I popped his head.
perfect. Pod is open again. Let's get you restocked.
I don't know. Yeah, with that Yasuke thing, they got that fucking that
That's great.
the half a Torii Gate that was standing after the bombs were dropped. I think it was the Nagasaki one. Like, that's just in bad taste. And then they stole that banner from that reenactment group and then pretty much told them to pound sand. Like, they just don't give a fuck at all. And it's not even like it's Ubisoft, dude. It's a bunch of European and Americans, right? It's a bunch of white people trying to say what the hell another country's history is. And if you don't think if you're on that side and you don't think that's wrong, then there's something wrong with you. If you got that white savior complex and you think that that's fucking totally right and righteous because, you know, you're trying to do something right. That's like the whole thing with like Latin and Latinx, and you're like you're taking someone else's language and someone else's culture. And with the white savior complex, you're saying that everything is wrong and racist and sexist and all this other shit when that's their language. It's a gendered language. Most languages are gendered. outside of fucking outside of like English and stuff. As far as I know, I'm not a goddamn expert, and I don't try to act like it. Maybe you should take a fucking note. Maybe you should take notes if you're one of them trying to propagate this shit. I mean, if you don't know anything about it, don't act like you do, because the people that do know about it will fucking tear you up. It is not your culture to fuck with. I know, and it's just like with all this war shit that's going on. It's like, man, I can't begin to understand, as an American, that doesn't have any ties to, like, you know, blood or otherwise, right? Like, a lot of this shit is blood feuds that we can't understand, so I stay away from it. I don't have an opinion on this shit. My opinion is let them work it out. Or at least if they can't, then they can't, man. I'm sorry. Like, this is shit that we can't understand. At least in my opinion. And the people that are worst about it are the people that aren't connected to it. Oh, man. This world is something else.
Filthy scum, kill them all.
Did that kill him with one shot?
Yes.
Okay, that locks on. I think you can turn that off. I haven't used this in a while.
Must reload. Cross my sights.
Cross
and I
my
boot
sights.
out your
Yeah, I
lights.
know.
Aha.
It's like, I know how I might sound to some people. Ooh,
That flesh pound needs to pound us to dirt.
to some people, it might just sound hateful and whatnot. If you watch more than one of my videos, though, you'll know that that's not true.
My aim is true.
I'm more of like a live and let live, everybody love everybody type.
Excellent. That's nearly all of them.
I'm not even gonna fucking worry about it. Nice. That was cool. Wow, it's like all over.
One piece at a time. Bullseye.
What is that? Oh, it's another. Cool. Yeah, no, I'm more of a, yeah, I'm a live and let live, and when it comes down to creativity and stuff like that, it's just like, I don't know, make your own thing. Stop fucking up other people's things. That's my whole thing. And then like with this whole fandom division shit, it's just like, I don't know, man. I only see it coming from one side. I only see like the real hate coming from one side, and it's not the side that people say it is, right? I don't know. Like in Star Wars and in Lord of the Rings, it's all like the shippers that are ruining shit. It's not the actual fandom. I'm sorry. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure even Square Enix or Square Enix, however the fuck you say that name, like they even cut, from what I saw, they even cut ties with like Sweet Baby and stuff like that because they saw the writing on the wall. I remember seeing there was a former employee or contractor or something like that. I don't even think they were a full-on employee. They're having a hard time getting work, which I don't agree with that. Everybody should be able to work. You know, if you could do it, then do it. I don't know. Even if they are that kind, they probably did propagate a lot of the shit that's going on and helped to put some of the standards that are around right now into place that are now also being obliterated. Nobody wants anything to do with it. But they say they can't. They're having a hard time getting work or whatever. They probably are. I mean, come on. There's always going to be work for them, you know. I mean, people in the game. And if there's a will, if you got the will, there's a way of finding it. Because, like, there's a lot of little indie companies. And if you know what you're doing, you can start your own thing by yourself, you know. Like, there's... How did Phasmophobia start? One guy, you know, and then his game blew up and he was able to hire a few more people, you know, like, I don't know, man. Where there's a will and talent, there's a way.
And I boot out your lights. You feel us now.
And then I saw another that was just this person saying that they want to burn down the gaming industry and like eliminate pretty much white guys from the story and rebuild gaming from the ground up. Like, who the hell do you, like, what kind of hubris, right? Who the hell do you really think you are? Like, you really think you can control gamers? You know what I mean? No. For one, it's a very diverse group we have in this sector. You know, I'm talking in the gaming sector. Haha. I forgot I had that.
I am revived.
All right.
That flesh pound used to pound us to dirt.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, as just like any any gamer, I'd be insulted.
Don't let that foul pound close on you. For the realm. Thou art crossbow, knave.
Fucker. Yeah, I'm just sick of the gaslighting. I'm sick of the appropriating of like just gaming in general, right? I just wish people, yeah. Huh. I just wish people would freaking learn how to do their own thing in the industry
And avoid that chainsaw.
instead of just destroying.
Soft you. Yes.
Yeah.
They are upon us.
Spend freely. Things are about to get serious.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Just the egos on these people to be doing what they're doing. You know, it is frustrating. You know, outside looking in.
Time for some fresh meat. You people disgust me. Your incessant gobbling of money. I will exterminate you.
Strike.
Time for a new experiment.
grenade!
Let's try gas. Old man, old guns. Hurts,
Kiss
no?
of metal.
Fools! That was the easy part. See what I have for you next,
I am
piggies.
revived.
Run, piglets. Enough of this foolishness. Now I shall stop toying with you.
It's a grenade.
Is it really?
Filthy scum. Kill them.
You are just
Must
pathetic
reload.
sacks of corrupt DNA. Why don't you? Defeat is inevitable.
Bitch.
Really? You are making me step up the tax again?
Blessed relief.
Fine.
Close to
I
death.
shall use
Kill
you
it
for
now.
my tests instead. Ah, fools! That was the easy part.
No. Grenade.
I hunger for life force.
Come on, come on, come on, jump on.
Do
Harry, not once in
mine.
life.
Face everything, scum.
Yeah, he's gonna
Everything.
go balls out now,
One piece at a time.
fucker. And I leveled up my sharpshooter. How do you like that? Bitch. Fuck you. Yeah, if you stuck around this long, I really appreciate you. I know it's a bit more of a ranty video. I don't know. Like, well, shit, all my videos are pretty ranty, but, you know, this one's kind of, yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just kind of tired of all this DEI and woke shit, you know, because it's all just division, you know? It's all division, just, like, camouflaged. And, like, we're the accepting side and all this shit. We're the diverse ones and the accepting ones, when really they just corrupt. What was it that Tolkien said? those who can't create can only corrupt or something along those lines, you know, paraphrasing. Yes, well, it's true. These people are talentless. They're talentless and divisive, and that's the only way. Like, seriously, if you got a job where you have to find problems and stuff, you're gonna find problems and stuff, right? Even if it's, quote, perfect, you know? Come on now. It's bullshit, you know? Like, what is it? Ghost of Tsushima was created by a totally Western team, and everybody's like, oh, that's so disrespectful. There should be a Japanese team doing it, yada yada, all this other bullshit. But Ghost of Tsushima was well received by the Japanese people because it was respectful to their culture. So, I don't know, man. And as far as I can tell, the Japanese people that want nothing to do with this new Assassin's Creed, because Ubisoft is just kind of pissing on them. You know, they're pissing on them and saying, "Oh no, it's just raining out." You know, it's crazy. It is wild. I don't know, man. Like, it's the same people with all that crap in their bios, you know, on Twitter, that just virtue signal and preach the loudest. You know, those who preach the loudest have the most to hide. Yeah, it's totally true. But anyway, I don't know. Just don't support these companies. If you really, if you feel like you want to, if you're an Assassin's Creed, like, you know, like addict, go for it. I don't shame anybody for playing any game that they want, watching any movie, TV show, whatever. Support what you want to support. Life is short. You know what I mean? Like, the way I look at it is, as long as you're not hurting nobody, do whatever the fuck you want. You know, like, that's, if you ain't hurting nobody, ain't affecting nobody negatively, do whatever you want. Life's short. But yeah, I don't know. Everybody love everybody. That's what you can take that out of the video. Yeah, I might have gotten a little aggravated at points, but that's only because I'm just, you know, I'm tired of being told that I'm the fucking wrong one. When, man, I'm not the one sitting here causing all that shit, right? And the side that, like, oh, people think that I'm on, which I'm fucking not. I'm on my goddamn side. Don't ever fucking forget that. They're going to try and say me and people like me are part of the problem. It's like, hell no, man. If anything, shed a little bit of light on it. There are some people that go a little far, but yeah, that's kind of on their brand, right? It's kind of on brand for them. And you know, I don't know, man. Everybody's going to do their own thing, right? But if you stuck around this long, I really appreciate you. I don't know, yeah. Consider doing all the things that YouTube likes and that I appreciate very much. Thank you for hanging out, and I'll catch you on the next one.